How is everybody doing? We are so glad that you joined us today. Welcome to the Menlo Lounge. We have a 30-minute happy hour lounge for you with music from the Doug Ellington group. It's going to be awesome. We have an in-house bartender that is going to make drinks for you as well. What we want you to do right now is log into bidpal.net/Menlo. That's where you can go for all of your donations this evening. You'll see some levels and also some great trip packages that are going to be in there. But for the time being, enjoy the music, enjoy the lounge, enjoy your drinks, and we will be with you shortly. We are so glad that you are with us today. So Doug Ellington Group, take it away.
So,
We hope you're enjoying the Doug Ellington group. These guys are absolutely awesome. So now we have a treat for you, our first of 2 Menlo signature cocktails today. Here is Judith, our in-house Menlo bartender. She is going to show you the first of 2 cocktails. Judith, take it away.
Hi, my name's Judith. Welcome to the Menlo Lounge. I'll be your bartender, and I'll be teaching you how to make the Menlo Mule. Hope you enjoy it. Put some ice in your shaker. Next, you'll need some blueberries. Toss a generous amount of blueberries in there. Make sure you really pierce the blueberries to get the flavor out. Next, you'll be adding an ounce of lime juice, which you already prepped. Toss that in. You'll need some vodka. We're going to pour 2 ounces, but a little bit more than 2 ounces is okay too. Close it up. Okay. We're going to pour it right into our glass. Get a tiny bit more ice just to top it. Just add a little float of Angostura bitters. And then you're going to top it off with ginger beer. Get a little mint. And a little more blueberries. And this is the Menlo Mule. Cheers!
Don't even remember what it was I used to believe. Everything's changing now. Trying to figure out how to get back on my feet. I watch, I wait. It's unfolding in front of me. I listen, I get confused. I listen some more.
Dana Salzman. Let's do, bear with us where we try to go through our collective memory on what we all know together, and hopefully we come up with something special.
Sure. I'm like, we didn't play it yet? Okay. Okay, let's do it. B-flat. Okay. Okay.
When I wake up in the morning, love, and the sunlight hurts my eyes, it's something without warning, love, that's heavy on my mind. Then I look at you, and the world's all right with me, yeah. Just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be
How great is this? Doug Ellington Group, thank you guys so much laying down that amazing music. This is awesome. If you're just joining us, welcome to the Menlo Lounge. This is our 30-minute happy hour before our gala starts, just at 5:30, so just here in about 10 minutes. So we're going to have a great time. But until then, if you missed cocktail number 1, we have cocktail number 2 coming up with our in-house Menlo bartender, Judith. So Judith, take it away with cocktail number 2.
Hi, welcome to the Menlo Lounge. I'll be your bartender tonight. My name is Judith, and I'll be showing you how to make the Vista 2020. Start off with some blueberries. Toss them in your mixer. Get a muddler out or anything you can to break through the berries. Next, you'll need some simple syrup, which is a mixture of 50-50 sugar and water, and you'll need an ounce for this. A little bit less is fine. Fresh lime juice, lemon. And grab your spirit. We're using vodka tonight, Tito's. A nice heavy pour of 2 ounces. Throw some ice in your mixer. Next, you want to make sure you really shake it so you can get the blueberries to break through and get that flavor. Get it all in there, close the lid, and shake. Get it nice and cold, and then pour it through into a nice martini glass. And of course, you want to make sure it looks pretty. Put some garnishes. I'm using mint and blueberries tonight, and a lime wheel. Get that mint to look pretty. And this is the Vista 2020. Cheers.
The day lies ahead of me. Seems impossible to face. With someone else instead of me. Always seems to know the way. Then I look at you, and the world's all right with me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely
Yeah, Vince also. Feeling the music, feeling the music. Fisher here, we're here, you're here. So let's do getting monitors going on. Let's do your
Okay.
About to set it off. About to set it off. About to set it off. Hey. About to set it off. About to set it off. About to set it off. Hey. Lift the beer and you come to me. As long as you're here right next to me, I could be your ride or die. Maybe you and I take you to the sky. Let's do this. I wanna know you, the real you. I wanna feel you. I want the truth. Fill up with you. Ooh, ooh. Gonna try with you. It's like we already know. Gonna ride with you. Anywhere you wanna go. Feel alive with you. Oh, better than I did before. I'm ready for more. Now you got me looking forward to what's in store. Did you know that you shake me, you take me, you make me better and better. You wake me up, no longer stuck. We rise above. Now let's get it. Perfect theory and you come to me. As long as you're here right next to me, I could be your ride or die. Maybe you and I take you to the sky. Let's do this.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 2020 Menlo Virtual Gala. We definitely hope you're staying safe and healthy during these times, and we thank you so much for joining us today. My name is Nieri, and I'm going to be your co-host for the evening, and it is an absolute honor to be here. We are here for an amazing cause, and that's the Vista Center for the Blind and Visually Impaired. Obviously, our plans have changed. We're doing this virtually, but we still have an amazing program planned to support a crucial mission, and that is helping individuals living with vision loss. The COVID-19 crisis has affected all of us, frankly, but the clients we are coming together to support here tonight have been severely impacted, and they need more help than ever. Again, I want to thank you so much for joining us this evening and for your generosity. And speaking of generosity, here's how you can give this evening. If you go to bidpal.net/Menlo, that's where all of our donations are right there on that particular link. So if you're on your computer or your phone, go ahead and link to bidpal.net/Menlo, and all your fundraising options are there. So we are going to have an amazing time. We have some great travel packages from our good friends over at Raise Away, and you're going to hear more about them a little bit later. But let's get on with the show. Again, we are so honored that you took some time out of your day to be with us today to help the Vista Center and do some amazing things for some amazing people. So right now, I want to throw it over to my co-host. She is Menlo's executive chair. Give it up for Suzanne Riechman, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the virtual gala for the Menlo Charity Horse Show. It's a little different this year. Usually where I'm sitting at the beautiful Menlo Circus Club, it would be filled with exhibitors, horses, many of our good friends, our donors, and a lot of fabulous competition. Unfortunately, times have changed, and we are adapting as we need to. For those of you who don't know, the Menlo Charity Horse Show, benefiting Vista Center for the Blind and Visually Impaired, is one with a huge history and legacy of philanthropy and volunteerism. Our 150 plus strong volunteers work tirelessly every year to put on this event. In 1970, our founder, Betsy Glickbarg, and a group of ladies decided to start this horse show as a fundraiser to put a roof on the Menlo Circus Club stables. The show was an overwhelming success, and they made an incredible amount of money. So once the stable barn got its roof, they decided, well, let's do something to continue the trend. So they decided to put on an annual fundraiser, and its success is immeasurable. We have done so much for the community, and since 1973, we have partnered with the Vista Center for the Blind and Visually Impaired, originally known as the Peninsula Center for the Blind. So I just want to take a moment to introduce our founder, Betsy Glickbarg, and she has a couple words to say.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Menlo Charity Horse Show virtual gala production. I want to welcome everybody. I'm Betsy Glickbarg, and I started the horse show 50 years ago. Little did I realize 50 years ago that I would be back up here saying, welcome to the 50th. We've had some challenges this year, what with the coronavirus. So that is why we're a virtual show this year. I have some very special people that I want to thank, and in order to do that, I'm going to have to read it in case I forget a name. So the really important people and special people are obviously all of you for joining us today, and to say thank you for your past support and continued support. We have a wonderful committee of over 100 people who are dedicated volunteers. We have 6 co-chairs who work tireless through the year. And again, we have so many people that we have to say thank you, and please continue to support us, such as our sponsors and our donors and our committee, our exhibitors, our riders, our trainers, and all the people that step forward and help us in every way. Special thanks to Vista Center, who's been our partner for the last many years, who we have thoroughly enjoyed our relationship with, and they've been absolutely fabulous to work with. So when you think of Menlo Charity Horse Show, think of Vista Center for the Blind and Visually Impaired. So I thank you for joining us today. We are going to continue our work with Menlo Charity Horse Show in 2021. And in the meantime, I thank you so much for joining us, for your continued support, and we look forward to seeing you in 2021 when we have the big Gala 50th anniversary.
Betsy, congratulations on 50 years. That is absolutely awesome. Way to get this thing started and way to keep it going. We congratulate you and we hope for continued success for you in this incredible organization. So we are going to hear now from Vista Center's Executive Director, Corray Lyle.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome again to the Menlo Charity Horse Show. My name is Corray Lyle, and I'm the Executive Director of Vista Center for the Blind and Visually Impaired. I especially want to thank everyone who has supported this organization and this event for the last 50 years. Vista Center's budget is funded by charitable contributions, and this contribution from the event and the people who support the show is incredibly important to our community. We help youth in school, we work with working adults, and we work with seniors to help them live independently and to help them do the things that we do as sighted people. Blindness should not be a barrier to have a full and rich life and for you to live your dreams if you do have vision loss. We're grateful for the charitable contributions, and we hope that you will support us again this year, even though we're online. Thank you.
Thank you, Corray. Thank you so much. Vista Center in Menlo obviously has an incredible relationship that has extended many, many, many years. Suzanne, I'm going to ask you to talk a little bit more about that, how intricate that relationship is, how it got started, and how much it means to you. So Suzanne, tell me a little bit more about that.
So the tradition of Menlo, as you all know, is, again, one of philanthropy. We've been working very hard to make sure that the clients of Vista Center receive the type of services that they need in order to participate fully within the community around them. This organization is fabulous. They do so much good work. They do work not only within the San Mateo County, but Tri-County area. Their services help organize individuals who are children as well as adults on many different areas in which they need. Your generous donations are really important to the organization. Vista could not survive without the generosity of the sponsors and the donors. And I would like to just thank today some of the individuals and the groups who have become what we call superheroes this year. Without the horse show, they have stepped up to generously donate to allow the services to go forward at Vista. Some of these superheroes are Summerhouse Farm, Ann Bayberry and Abby Steller, Ella, Whittier Trust, AIG, Alden Corrigan Media, Gentry San Francisco Peninsula Silicon Valley, in memory of Nan Chapman, the Livermore family, Matilda Nieri, Richmond Baum and McDonald, and Shady Lane Farm LLC. We also want to do a big scream out to our heroes, and these are individuals who have given to the organization this year as well. Jean Fraze, Mark Nico, and Dan Kent, some of my favorites, Malcolm McNaughton, Don DeFranco, Round Meadow Farm, Emily and Greg Waldorf, Sherry Campbell, Betsy Glickbard, Steve Goldenberg, Jen McDonald, Bill and Sue Miklos, Mark Peak, Denise Quackenbush, Kristen Schreck, Rich and Laney Dewey, Vince's Shellfish Company, Suki and Megan Bryan, Harvey and Peggy Hinman, Susan Kaplan, Mike Kent, Allison Meyer, Peggy Monkdale, John Spengler, Beth Taylor, Renee Grzinski, JP Training, and Kelly Pakin. I'd like to say a huge thank you for all of your support this year that you have given us, even though we have not been able to move forward with the horse show. So I want to now introduce a very special lady who is a client of Vista's, and she's going to tell you a little bit about what the programs at Vista mean to her. I'd like to introduce now Susan Glass.
I have been a client of Vista Center off and on since the age of 6, even though I was too little to know what the word client meant. And that is because at the San Jose Vista office at the time, we had a number of things that directly supported and impacted blind children. We had a Braille library, our own library with books for reading for all ages. I cannot tell you how many summer afternoons I spent climbing around among those books, reading in the stacks. Later, my first volunteer job was to help card catalog those books in Braille. And I directly attribute the power of reading and the power of that library from Vista as a support to my schooling, to my higher education and my decision to be an English professor. The San Jose Vista Center also offered cooking classes. We were making pizzas and cookies by the time we were 9 or 10. Later, I learned to sew. I'm still not good at it, but I can replace a button or put in a zipper reasonably well. And if I wasn't good at it, it wasn't the fault of the Vista instructor. It was just my inclination. We had ceramics classes, but what was truly important, and this has been with me my entire life, the Vista staff on board have what they call orientation mobility instructors. These are people with certification to teach those of us who are blind and visually impaired how to navigate through the world using our senses, our ears, our echolocation, our white canes, and if we desire, our guide dogs. And I began receiving cane travel instruction when I was 12. It's now done much earlier. A Vista instructor helped me orient to my high school. A Vista instructor helped me orient to my school when I came back from my studies on the East Coast where I was teaching. Vista orientation mobility instructors helped me learn how to navigate the San Jose State University campus, the Santa Clara University campus, and the West Valley College campus where I taught. And finally, I have been a client of Vista in the Shared Paths Recreation Program, been on many, many hikes. Vista has always emphasized that we should do everything we can do with our lives and live them fully. I had a long childhood interest with horses, took riding lessons starting at age 10, largely I think because my mother had a sense from what she learned from Vista that I should do what I wished. I now own a horse and still ride. And what I would like to say to you, and I'm on the board of directors on Vista and I'm honored to be there. And what I would like to share is that I live my life pretty much as you do yours. I can do just about anything you can do. I may adapt in some way. And many of those adaptations that I have in my life are the result of the Vista Center partners who walked beside me through much of my life and are still there should I need them. And it has made life incredibly rich. In closing, I would just like to say that many of these Vista services are not available to us through insurance, orientation mobility and training, for instance, or the Shared Paths Recreation, for instance. And so blind people would not have a way to access these things without Vista. Vista truly makes our lives full and rich and equal, parallel to those of you who can see with your eyes. So thank you very much for your generosity in helping support Vista, and we hope we are partners for many, many years to come.
Susan, what an absolutely incredible journey, and we congratulate you and we celebrate in all your success throughout your entire life, of course made possible by Vista Center. And as you heard her say, most of these, the majority of her costs are not covered by insurance. This is why we're here tonight. Even though we weren't be able to gather amongst ourselves in a horse show setting, in a big group setting, we are still here to achieve a goal. And that's to make sure Vista Center has every piece of funding that they can possibly need. We should never turn anybody away. We should make sure that every single person that goes through those doors has the resources that they need to succeed. There is no reason why we can't help. There is no reason why we can't see more and more people like Susan succeed in their life and excel in their life. Are you kidding me? She's a professor. Come on, that is absolutely awesome. So this is our most important part of the night. This is our fund to need portion. And like I said, if you could go to bidpal.net/Menlo, this is the time that you should log on and find those donation levels. And we're going to go through those. This is our fund to need portion, and we're going to start at the very top. We're going to start at some very high levels, and we're going to work our way all the way down. And I believe that there's a section, a money increment in there for everybody that you could pick that's comfortable for you, because every single cent matters and every dollar matters. Let's make sure that in the midst of this crisis, in the midst of this COVID-19 thing that's going on, that we still rally and we still make sure that every single person that comes through Vista Center's doors are absolutely taken care of. So let's start at the top, get those donation buttons ready. Again, bidpal.net/Menlo. And we are going to do some great things together corporately as this unit. So we're going to start at our $10,000 level. That's Hiking for Health. And what that provides is you are going to fund a year for blind and visually impaired clients to experience outdoor exercise and education that promote healthy lifestyle. Led by an orientation and mobility instructor, these hikes promote friendship, a sense of accomplishment, and all the sensory pleasures of being outside. That's the $10,000 level. If you are so inclined, if you feel that little pull on your gut right now to give it that $10,000 level, we would ask that you open up that app and just click right now at the $10,000 level. Again, Hiking for Health, encouraging them to get outside, be with a one-on-one instructor, and experience all the greatness of being outdoors. Hiking for Health, our $10,000 level. Moving down to our $5,000 level. This is Choices and Changes. Give 15 clients the information to change their own lives through an educational program that addresses many of the issues of vision loss and resources available, all in a safe, supportive environment with others sharing similar challenges. Listen, there is nothing greater than being around like-minded people, people that are doing the same thing and going for the same goal. So Choices and Changes at the $5,000 level. Help put education in people's hands and get them to the next level at $5,000, Choices and Changes. And you can see that thermometer popping up on the screen as you give. It's going to continue to rise. So let's hit that goal. Let's all watch that goal together and let's see that thing go. At the $2,500 level, this is Low Vision Clinic. Give 1 day for our specially trained low vision optometrists to provide examinations for clients to determine the best adaptive devices to enhance their remaining vision. Listen, for 1 day, you can get a highly skilled eye doctor in there to make sure that we can utilize the remaining vision that they have. You can fund this with one $2,500 donation that takes care of one person. How many times can we do that? How many people can we possibly take care of? Let's fund this low vision clinic right now to make sure that they have everything that they could possibly need at $2,500. That's our low vision clinic. At the $1,000 level, this is Daily Living Skills is what you can fund today. Imagine trying to perform routine activities without the benefit of eyesight. Folks, there's a lot of things that we take for granted. Daily activities without the ability of eyesight. This basic training helps retool clients for life after vision loss to include training for daily living. Specialized rehabilitation training provides tips, instructions, and simple modifications to empower clients living with vision loss. Facilitates emotional adjustment to vision loss as well. Successful addresses depression and anxiety. Chooses a counselor, self-direction, assertiveness, and advocacy. And finally, provides training to use public transportation. That's at the $1,000 level. A few more levels to go at the $500 level. Access to technology training. Help fund 1 day of training for one client. Again, ladies and gentlemen, we take for granted picking up our phones, looking down, and just getting everything we need. And sometimes we don't think about other people that struggle with the most basic things, but this is your chance at the $500 level to provide access technology training to make sure every single individual on this planet has the same opportunity as we do at $500. At the $250 level, we have concierge training. This is awesome. Concierge training at your home for 1.5 hours. This is in-home, one-on-one session training with a Vista Center technology specialist. It includes an assessment on a person's technological needs and the creation and training of personalized programs to assist the individual in reaching their goals. How awesome is this $250 level where you will get a one-on-one instructor coming to your home to make sure that you have the adequate training to fulfill all your goals and get through the day. It's absolutely awesome. And on our final level, the $100 level, our low vision clinic. It's a magnifying device for one client who is unable to purchase one for themselves. Listen, basic needs sometimes are hard to come by, and this is your chance to ensure that everybody that walks through these doors that needs the most simple things sometimes can get access to everything they need. So again, we have levels starting at the $10,000 level all the way down to 100. If you go to bidpal.net/Menlo, that's where you can give. And I want to let you know, including the trips, we got some other stuff we're going to talk about here in a little bit. Bidding is open until August 12th. Tell your friends, please share the links. Let everybody you know who's in a position to help, that wants to do something, that wants to be a part of something real. There's a 50-year history here, folks. This is not something that happened just overnight. This is an amazing relationship that we continue to cultivate, that we continue to grow, and that we continue to see going through to the future. So continue to give. Thank you for the fund to need. Thank you for your donations. This is absolutely awesome. Suzanne, seems pretty good. We're off to a great start. What do you think?
Oh, I absolutely agree. Thank you, everybody, for all your kind, generous donations. It's wonderful to see the little level go up, and it's just very exciting. Thank you so much for participating. And, you know, Nick, we have some other options for our audience today on how they can contribute to Menlo. Do you want to talk about that?
Absolutely. We absolutely do. We have partnered with an amazing company called Raise Away. Raise Away came in and they wanted to partner with us, a true partnership. This doesn't happen a lot in this industry. And what they said is anything you sell, they are a travel company and they have amazing trips. I'm going to talk about a couple of them that we're highlighting in a second. Anything we sell tonight, they're donating 30% of their profit of what they charge on these trips back to Menlo to benefit the Vista Center. It is absolutely awesome. You don't hear about this often for a company to do this, and they are incredible. So I want to highlight two of their amazing trips, and we're going to talk about Seville, Spain first. Now, listen, I know what a lot of you are saying. I can't travel right now because of COVID-19. It's a little bit different. I don't feel comfortable with it, and that's absolutely fine. We completely understand. I understand how you're thinking. If you buy any of these trips today, they've extended their travel window for 36 months. 3 years, you're allowed to travel. You own this trip. It's never going to change the prices, and you can go at your convenience, no blackout dates, and you can go and do these trips for 36 months. So let's talk about Seville, Spain for a minute. This is an absolutely awesome 3-bedroom, 3.5 bath house. It's a house. These are not condos. These are not hotels. These are private residences, and they are luxury. They're absolutely awesome. You can go to raiseaway.co, not com, raiseaway.co, and check out the details. But Seville, Spain, that price is not a joke. $1,995. It's a 4-night trip to Spain for 6 people. Do the math. It's super cheap per day. And if you want to upgrade, the concierge will even throw in your tours, Michelin-rated restaurants, to see historical monuments, cathedrals, architecture, everything that Spain has to offer. Again, 6 people, 3 bedrooms, 3.5 bath, Seville, Spain. And if you didn't know, in 2019, Seville, Spain was voted #1 place to travel in the entire world. And you have access to that trip right now for $1,995, raiseaway.co. Now, if international travel isn't your thing, and that's absolutely fine, we have another awesome option in New Orleans for you for the same price, $1,995. It's awesome. A 2-bedroom, 2.5 bath house. It sleeps 4 people comfortably. You are right in the heart of New Orleans, where you want to be. You are a minute's walk away from downtown, from all the sights, from all the sounds, from the French Quarter. And if you're there, if you pick a premier time to go, it's a little bit more money, but if you pick a premier time to go, Mardi Gras, the floats actually go right by your residence. You have a balcony view. And again, 30% of everything raised today goes directly back to Menlo, benefiting the Vista Center. There is no other company anywhere that does this. And to put a little bit more of an exclamation point on this, if you go to raiseaway.co right now, on their website, Menlo is front-facing. They are on the homepage. It is a true partnership, and it is absolutely incredible what this company did for Menlo to make sure that Vista Center is benefiting the most they possibly can. So it is absolutely awesome. If you're there, a round of applause for Raise Away, a round of applause for this amazing stuff. It is all awesome. And there's additional trips on there. If those 2 trips didn't interest you, they have more trips. Once again, raiseaway.co. What an incredible time. This is great. I'm going to give it back to Suzanne one more time. But before that, bidpal.net/Menlo. You can still donate through August 12th. You can still purchase trips through August 12th. So make sure you get the link. This recording is going to be up. You can watch the entire show again. I know Suzanne has some final thoughts. So Suzanne, go ahead and take it away.
Thank you, Nick. And thank you, everybody. I mean, we keep watching that number go up, and it's so exciting. Your generosity is just so appreciated. So Menlo wouldn't be Menlo without a horse show. So myself and this group of weirdos over here, you may recognize, your co-chairs, put together a little virtual horse show for all of you to enjoy. So have fun. And before that, just remember, we're also doing a special promotion that will come back and give monies to the charity through our vendors. A tradition of Menlo is our fabulous vendor row. We love our vendors and we miss them so much this year. But you can shop. You can shop all day, all night, virtually. So if you go to our website, www.menlocharityhorseshow.org, hit on the vendor tab, and you will see all our participating vendors. Please go, please shop, and please use the code MENLO2020. So now we are going to bring to you our version of the Menlo Charity Horse Show Virtual 2020. We hope you enjoy. Thank you.
That was absolutely awesome. I think we may have a new tradition for 2021. Even when the main horse show comes back, we may need to throw some horse inflatables in there just to give everybody a little bit more entertainment. Listen, thank you guys so much for being with us this evening. It is an absolute honor. My name was Nick Nieri. I had a great amount of time with you all. Again, bidding is going to continue through August 12th. So go to bidpal.net/Menlo. You can continue to give on those funded need levels as well as continue to purchase trips. Again, if you want the trip link, it's raiseaway.co, and they're going to take care of you. So I'm so honored to stand here before you. Thank you all so much for having me. Suzanne, I'm going to throw it back to you for some final thoughts, and we look forward to seeing everybody again in 2021.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you, everyone. We really do miss you this year, but thank you for joining us, and stay safe, mask up, and kiss your pony. Donate.